How does a man like you, who is just recovering from subdural hematoma when most people would be playing it really safe, you decide to go to Mount Kailash?
Well, when a head is broken, I thought it's best to put it in Shiva's lap.
Most perilous journey in the rain and in the mud.
All doctors, everybody else saying, Sadhguru, don't do this, don't do this. This is also a way for me to demonstrate to people whatever life throws at us, it's not in our hands. What we make out of it is 100% in our hands. You acted out that role of Nambinarayan, right?
Yes, sir, in rocketry.
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
well, that is a saga of courage and resilience and persistence. Tell him I'm his fan.
Not anybody that we know of has ever climbed Mount Kailash. What is the mystery surrounding Mount Kailash?
It's like Shiva's dreadlocks. I just took one strand of that, 20 minutes. I was a new man.
Let's talk about this motorcycle, the multi-strada.
So it's doing well on the off-road.
I feel the excitement just listening to you. I would love to ride with you one of these days. I have to tell you what an honor and privilege it is to talk to you on this really challenging but yet spiritual pilgrimage of yours. I'm going to jump right into it because I know I have very little time. I just want to know, how does a man like you, who is just recovering from subdural hematoma when most people would be playing it really safe, you decide to go to Mount Kailash, not in the normal route, but take a bike, most perilous journey in the rain and in the mud. What made you do this? I mean, you're just such an inspiration where you've proven that age is just a number, but why? Why, sir?
Well, when a head is broken, I thought it's best to put it in Shiva's lap.
So well put,
So,
but
you never let me
really, is
down,
it?
so what?
This is what a wonderful attitude. I mean, when people talk about age, I just want to think of the courage that you're just displaying right now. It is just out of the world, and it's so inspirational, sir. Really, and
No, I'm not riding on courage, I'm riding on skill, so no problem.
I know. Well, that's that's a
Courageous
potent
riders,
combination.
courageous riders sometimes don't last. When I used to
Oh,
fly
really?
hang gliders, there used to be a saying, there are old pilots and bold pilots, there are no old bold pilots. I'm one of those old pilots.
That is true. That is true. Yeah. You can never be cautious enough, but I think you've just proven that if you keep your head about you all the time, this is possible. I'm just in awe of all the activities you've done. I try to emulate you, sir, but I'm telling you, it's so motivating. It's such an incredible inspiration. You're a hang glider, you play golf, and you play competitive golf. You ride the bike around the world. You came in from London to India, and now you're going to Mount Kailash. What are you eating? What makes you so energetic?
Simple, today morning just upma. You're a Tamil guy, you understand upma.
Of course, of course,
Just
and
nice upma, that's it.
that's wonderful, sir. And so, I know riding a bike itself is a spiritual experience for me too, because you're always confined within yourself. Why have you chosen a bike ride this time? And that too on the Ducati Multistrada, not an easy bike to ride.
Yes, it is not.
Mm.
The thing is, see, last 5 years since the outbreak of COVID and also some unfortunate situations between two nations, uh, Kailash was closed last 5 years. So we've been coming to a place which is just 7 kilometers from Manasarovar on the Nepalese side of the border. So we've
Mhm.
been coming there and having darshan from there and having a wonderful experience even there. So only 1 year, last year I missed because I had a broken head and broke it twice, not once. So this year I thought, anyway I'm coming here, so instead of going in a car or flying up to Lhasa and then driving down, I decided I will ride on because, see, this is something that people don't realize. They think yoga means twisting and turning. Yoga means taking the fundamentals of your life into your hands. It's a technology through which you take the very basis of your life into your hands. This is what it's about. This whole movement, what I'm doing, is essentially I don't know, this will be very controversial for a lot of people, but let it be so. At this stage in my life, what am I worried about controversy?
Yeah.
Anything and everything people can say, they have said. This is a movement from religion to responsibility. When I say religion to responsibility, religion means responsibility is there. Responsibility means it's here. If both of us walk on this planet seeing that I'm responsible, I think we will walk as more sensible human beings. But the moment we think responsibility is elsewhere, we start doing all kinds of crazy things. Most horrendous things have been done and still being done because responsibility is elsewhere. So this movement is about that. So this is also a way for me to demonstrate to people, whatever life throws at us, it's not in our hands. What we make out of it is 100% in our hands. So whether it is you broke your head, you banged yourself somewhere, this happened, that happened, we don't know what will hit us tomorrow morning. There's no guarantee, but how you handle it is 100% yours. So this is also a demonstration what yoga can do. All doctors, everybody else saying, Sadhguru, don't do this, don't do this. So just to reassure them, assuage them, I rode in the month of June, I did Trans-Canada ride on the motorcycle. So I said, see, I'm
Wow.
pretty good, I'm pretty good to go to Kailash because the altitude was not like this, but the weather was even worse than this actually, in many ways. Right
Oh,
now here
really?
it's in terms of temperature and rain, it was all out. So, here it's 6 degrees centigrade right now, as is, but when we ride, the wind chill is below zero. Uh, but you know, we were made warm-blooded for a reason.
Such a such a lovely idea, Guruji. I think the journey that you just described to responsibility is very apt. It is a kind of responsibility that the whole nation should get together and feel. I really feel that we're in such an exciting cusp in our lives right now, as far as the nation is concerned, and with this great, like they say in Spider-Man, with this power comes a great responsibility. And I think as citizens, we should be able to understand exactly what you're saying and show that responsibility towards everything, including our nation. And I'm so glad you're doing this, because it is and it's inspirational, to say the least, and absolutely awe-inspiring to try and describe what you're doing.
I,
Now,
I did a
sorry,
small
go ahead.
piece for the Independence Day. I did an
Hmm.
op-ed and also did a short video. I'll ask them to send it to you.
Sure. I would love to see it. I'm always inspired by what you're doing, but thank you so much.
It's a certain situation that nation is in. This is the
Mm.
time for us to show what we are made of.
Absolutely, sir. I think compassion and, yeah, I mean, uh, it's a phenomenal history and culture and tradition that we have, and it's all coming to the forefront right now.
Well,
Benevolence and being kind.
you acted out that role of Nambi Narayan, right? I'm sorry.
Yes, sir, in rocketry.
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
well, that is a saga of courage and resilience and persistence, you know. That man,
That
what
man,
a man.
yes, yes, what a man! Really, he'll be so happy to hear you say that. He's a big fan of yours as well, and
Oh,
I'm sure
really?
he'll be so happy. Yeah, yeah,
Tell him I'm,
wonderful
tell him
gentleman.
I'm his fan.
I will definitely tell him that. I will definitely tell him that. So I don't know how much time you have, Guruji, but
No, no,
you're
it's
going to
okay. It's just that one of
wonderful,
our motorcycles has a flat tire, so we got a lot of time.
excellent. Then I'm so happy to hear that, and in the sense that I get to spend more time with you. But Mount Kailash has always been a mysterious place for a lot of people. And it's a fact that not many have been able, or not anybody that we know of has ever climbed Mount Kailash. What is the mystery surrounding Mount Kailash, and why is all these stories? How much of that do you believe?
See, it's not a question of what you believe and disbelieve. Well, people make the lore builds up around something, anything. Say right now something fantastic is there, even a human being, if somebody does something extraordinary, then other people will start building a lore around them. They think by exaggeration things get better. I don't think so. When something fantastic has happened, it doesn't need any more exaggeration. As is
Lovely.
fantastic. So, I'm not a pilgrimage kind of person. If I close my eyes, I'm done. I don't have to go anywhere. Just about in 2005 or 6, because I had heard so much about Kailash, but I was resisting going there because I said when people were saying in the cloud Shiva Parvati is going and all, I told them, if Shiva Parvati is there, the bull also will be there, don't look up, it'll land on your face, what the bull drops. So I'm not interested in this, but then I heard certain experiences which intrigued me. I thought one time I'll go and see. Wow, I came here and you won't believe what is here. There is
Please
no
tell us.
way anybody can define or describe by in words as to what Kailash is. But
Wow.
people need a definition, so let me put it this way. See, if there is… this is the civilization we live in, where yogis and mystics of the past always stored their knowledge in a place which is not easy to approach. All common people, cowherds will not go there, but it is not impossible to approach. When I say impossible, they won't put it on Mount Everest, but they will choose that kind of a hill, that kind of a rock where they could store. Why this is so is because rarely any yogi or mystic will find people to download what they have realized. They can't even talk small percentage of that to the people around them most of the time. Very rarely somebody finds someone where they can completely download their stuff. So they'll always choose this kind of places. Kailash is such a place where Adiyogi himself put everything that he is, and that is so enormous, it's just unbelievable. If you want to call this a mystical library, it is the greatest mystical library in the planet, or I would say in the known
Wow.
universe. There are
Wow.
many such things in India on a similar quality, but not on the same scale. So I must tell you this, I came here probably once in 2006, and when I came in 2007, all the doctors had given up on me, they thought I will die.
God
Because I ran
forbid. God
temperature…
forbid.
uh, I ran temperature continuously. I was in California, they thought this is some kind of typhoid and they treated me for that. Then I went to… next week I was in Australia, they thought this is some kind of malaria and they treated me for that. When I came to India, they treated me for 3 types of malarias. And then they thought it's dengue and they treated me for dengue. Again, I was in UK doing a program, there they thought it is some other malignant fever is there, because my lymph nodes started swelling up and in my neck and became, excruciatingly painful. But I had schedules and I was going on and on. And then it came to a place where, I'm speaking in the TAI, the TAI, there is an organization like that, the Indian business thing.
Yes.
So that
Yes.
was in California. I was speaking in the Thai president's home, and there was a doctor in the… I didn't know he's a doctor, an American guy. He raised his hand. I thought he wants to ask a question, and I said, "What?" He said, "You need to go to the emergency room right now."
Wow.
I said, "Yes, I know that." He said, "You need to go now, because if I sit in one place in 10 minutes, my clothes would be completely wet. Because
Wow.
I'm running temperature for more than 12 weeks and I'm still traveling internationally and doing programs and everything." Then I just went to the hospital, got little treatment there, and there is some kind of strange kind of typhoid, and they treated me there. Then I came back to India. I had a 3 week of Tamil shoot, for some television. Like one day I'm shooting 5 to 6 episodes. And one day, on the second day or third day, I shoot and come back home. I'm thinking my brains are getting totally fried. Then just like that, I take the thermometer and put in, it says 107.
My God.
Then without thinking, I just went into the shower, cold shower, with my full clothes on, with my turban on, I just went into the cold shower, just stood there for 10 minutes. Then whatever happened, then they thought it needs a surgery, this, that, I didn't go for surgery. Then I came to Kailash. When I told this to the doctor, he said, "That's the smartest thing you've done in your life, going and
Wow.
standing under the shower. At 107, you were just very near to, you know,
Yeah.
fatality." Then I came to Kailash. I had lost my muscle mass. My thighs had lost almost 1/4 of the muscle, was gone in these 12 weeks. They had become like
Wow.
that. But in that condition, I came to Kailash and I sat there. Then I saw the humongous richness of what is there. I just took one strand of that. You won't believe, in 20 minutes, I was a new man. Everybody could see that. I walked all the way up and down, trekking,
My
and
God.
my
When you
voice
say
had
one
become so…
strand, what does it mean, Guruji?
Uh, I'm just using words so that there is some idea of how to picture. Knowledge is
Understood.
stored in a certain way. Let's say it's like Shiva's dreadlocks. It's
Right.
stored in strands. You took one
Right.
strand and just in 20 minutes, everything about me changed. When
My
I came
God.
back, medical tests say that I'm absolutely fantastic. So you shouldn't go there for this purpose. I'm just telling you,
Understand.
it is a different level of knowing. Anything that you ever wish to know about this universe, it's all there if you are willing to open up. But since then, I've not been able to stop. I've gotten addicted to Kailash. Every year I'm here. Every time I think, after all that walking, sore muscles, bad bathrooms, I say it's enough. I've done enough of this, but next year again I'm ready. So this year I'm
Oh
here on a
my God.
motorcycle. I thought, anyway, I'm coming, let me make it little more difficult for myself so that it feels like a pilgrimage. Because
Yes.
earlier when we were coming, there were no roads. We were driving through the desert, finding our
Right.
own way. But now
Oh,
there are proper roads, so I thought I should make it little more challenging for myself. So I am on the
little
Ducati.
more. A lot more challenging considering everything that you've been through. Yeah, but it's truly inspiring, and I can't tell you how motivating it is, Guruji, because even at my age, I keep thinking, oh, it's wow, you've done enough. But just looking at what you've done, it's just it
Come to
looks like
Tamil
I'm
Nadu
with
someday,
you.
we'll ride together.
I would love to, sir. I would love to. I would love to. And no, it's just a meditating experience for me. Riding a bike or playing golf is so meditative. It's like going inside. I can't tell you. It has helped me so much in my career, being a biker or a golfer, because it's exactly the same thing. When I have to go and act in front of the public and I'm shooting in the road, I have to eliminate everything, get into myself, and deliver that shot. And I can't tell you how much these two activities has enhanced my career. So I know exactly what you're saying, but I have to experience what you're saying in Kailash. I think what you were saying earlier on about a man being worthy enough of that knowledge. If you're able to reach this spot, if you have the grit and I think the mental strength to reach this spot, then maybe the yogis considered you eligible for passing down their knowledge, right?
No, it's available to everybody. It's a question of our own receptivity. If
Right.
so, when we take people, a lot of people are traveling with me now in buses and cars. So we prepare them for this process.
Mm.
Along the way also, it's not like a tour. They have a sadhana to do daily, they have to do the sadhana, prepare themselves. Right now, from today morning, they're all in total silence. They're traveling towards
Oh,
Kailash. They're meditating continuously so that they're receptive to the whole process. Because I don't want
so
this to become tourism for them, not a
right,
picnic.
right,
It's a…
right.
it's a great privilege that we can travel in reasonable comfort today. Otherwise, for over 12,000 years, there is recorded history that people from
Wow,
southern India walked all the way from Tamil Nadu, Karnataka, Andhra Pradesh to Kailash every year without a
incredible,
break. Just imagine,
incredible, incredible.
people barefoot with no all this modern gear walking all the
Wow,
way to Kailash.
my
Tamil people
God.
can't take cold.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Well, imagine, I mean, I don't know what was the driving force, and at that time, no
That's the
communication
whole
yet,
thing. See,
no
they're
navigation,
not
nothing.
going
Yeah.
there for… I'm sorry. They're not going there for livelihood, not for business, not for some conquest, just the seeking, the fire. I
Wow.
want to know this. I want to know something beyond my limitations. This is what has fired this civilization. This is the fundamental, that we are a land of seekers, not a land of believers. That is the
It's
most important
incredible.
aspect of who we are.
I don't know why I feel proud at this point of time. I'm feeling really proud that this is, this has been happening for such a long time, and people had the grit to finish this, and actually amazing. How many days more for you to go now, Sadhguru, before you reach Mount Kailash?
Right now, see, because many people are with us, multiple nationalities, a whole lot of Chinese also traveling with me. And
Wow.
because we want to make sure they're well acclimatized. So we were at 14,400. Today we're going to camp outside at about maybe 800 feet below where we were, about 13,000 something.
Okay.
And next day we are going to Manasarovar, we will be there for 2 days. Then we
Okay.
trek to Kailash from there, and we are there for 2 nights and back. So
How
we are
long is the
back
trek?
trek is right now about 15 to 16 kilometers, but it's altitude
Okay.
which is a challenge, because we are
Right.
reaching something like 17,400 by the time we get to the top.
Right.
So 17,400 is for some people it becomes a very big challenge, and unfortunately it used to be so. Now things are much better. Our
Right.
group is probably the only group which is the largest group, right? In the last 20 years, we are the largest groups going from Isha, but still
Hmm.
we've not brought back a single body bag. Otherwise, every
God's
year,
grace. Yeah.
approximately 25 to 40 Indians come back in body bags, because the only walk they did was from kitchen to dining table to bedroom. That's the only walks they did, and suddenly they come to Kailash, and acclimatization they don't take care. For
Mm.
our group, we make sure all of them are practicing some yoga, some practices there to keep them focused on. And we have set up
Understood.
cooking and medical stations everywhere. Every 2 days,
Hmm.
one group is coming. These people are taking care of them in food and
Very good.
medicine and everything.
Okay.
So because it's well organized, and above all, it's a yogic systems which makes the world of difference.
And will you be riding back as well?
Up to Kathmandu, I will ride. From there, I'll fly, because I'll be in Kathmandu for Vinayak Chaturthi. From the next day, I'll
Right.
fly back to Coimbatore, because going back to
Okay.
Coimbatore on a motorcycle is too much time. It would be
Right.
fun, but a lot of time.
Okay. So let's talk about this motorcycle, the multi-strada. This is different from the bike that
This
you used in Canada as well as in London, right?
there, what I use was a GT 1600. It's a BMW.
Right. Hmm.
Probably that has the best engine on any motorcycle ever in the history
Yeah,
of
1600
motorcycle.
GTL.
Yeah,
Right.
it is a inline six-cylinder. It's too
Six-cylinder.
fantastic.
Yeah,
But it can only do paved roads. If you take
correct.
it off a little bit also, it can't handle. It's just
Correct.
no good, because it weighs 365 kilograms. It's just impossible to take it out. This is
Correct.
a multistrada. It is
Hmm.
the more recent model. It is a V4, and it's
Right.
a Desmo engine, which is a unique thing.
Right.
Ducatis are the only ones who've been able to master that. But
Right.
this is the rally version, so it's doing well on
Okay.
the off-road. It's really
Right.
doing well on the off-road, because the Nepal part was a lot of landslides. We had to go through some really rough places.
Yeah, I saw those videos, slushy roads, very slippery, full of mud and water. And, I saw how you were handling it. I was quite impressed. But I think this road is right now, tarmac, or is it still
This is fully
off-road?
blacktop tarmac road
Blacktop.
all the way.
Okay.
Maybe somewhere close to Banasarovar a little bit, but it
Okay.
won't be slushy. It's more gravel kind of roads. Gravel and all this will handle very well. It's a bit
Correct.
heavy for a slush. Something like
Right.
an Africa Twin would be so much better for that slush that we handle there. Let's
Right.
hope when we're going back, there's not too much rain in Nepal, so we won't have so much slush. Let's see.
I feel the excitement just listening to you. It's incredible. I would love to ride with you one of these days.
Let's ride one day. Huh?
Yes, I would love to, sir. I would love to. Just love to follow you on this, and maybe some unique places around the world, even better. But uh, but this is an extraordinary. I wish you a very safe and a wonderful ride, and an extraordinary pilgrimage, sir. I think what you're doing is just incredible. Everybody watching will understand how difficult it is by looking at you, but the scenery behind you is also so spectacular on a cloudy
It's
day like
spectacular.
this.
It's a
Yeah,
bit
it's really
cloudy, otherwise it's all snow-clad mountains.
Yeah.
This is one place. In little further if you go, there are snow-clad mountains, there's green rolling hills, and there are sand
Wow.
dunes in the same place.
Right. Okay. Great. Has the tire been fixed?
They're still working on it. Let's see.
Okay. So good. We have more time. What is the
Thank
next
you.
exciting thing that we have planned?
After Kailash, you're saying?
Yes, sir.
After Kailash, if you're in India, I'll invite you. We have what is called as Gramotsavam.
Yes.
Over 60,000 rural players are playing games all across 5 states.
Oh,
On
wow.
21st of September is the finals, and it'll all happen in the yoga center in Coimbatore. It is the only movement like that for which we've got the whatever Kelo Protsahan Award, a presidential award came for this movement. So it is the only moment like that. The level of excitement in the villages, men and women are playing with such zeal and excitement. And we've also instituted prize money, like the winners get 5 lakhs or 6 lakhs, something like that, plus some sponsorships and everything.
Wow.
These are just farmers, rural women, ordinary people, all playing full gusto volleyball and throw ball. And also we're bringing some cultural elements. This is on 21st of September. You're in India, means please come. It'll be great to have you.
Yes, sir. Thank you for the invite. If I'm in India, I would love to come and see this.
Okay. Thank you. Wonderful talking to you.
Have a safe trip, and I wish to see you back safe and healthy very soon,
Yes.
Guruji.
Namaskar.
Thank you so much. Namaskar. Namaskar.